Welcome, Clashing Friends, one and all, to Clash of Clans Attacks. Thank you so much for spending a short part of your day with me, as today, yes, I will be punching holes in donuts. See what I did there? In any case, we're talking about a donut base. I don't know what else to call it. Maybe you guys have seen this. Maybe you call it something different, but in Titan and Legend League, this base has been showing up a lot, and I keep on seeing it over and over in clan chat, being shared, being 2 and 3 starred. Now, the fundamentals, they are essentially there. The idea that you've got a big gap between that outer ring of structures and the inner core, keeping units away from the town hall, trying to take advantage of the idea that units will always go after the next closest structure and therefore end up going around in a circle and never making it to the hole in the donut. Now, there are just 3 little problems with this idea, and that is funneling. Yes, it's just not going to happen if you funnel your troops correctly, and especially by the time you're in Titan League and above. Obviously, the idea of funneling should not be new to you. It is something that is so commonly used in almost every attack. You're looking at trying to get troops to head in a certain direction. So if you are clearing out these side structures first, your units are going to go right down the middle, and that's exactly what we see happen time and time again with attackers going against the donut hole base. Now, that's not to say this base is completely worthless. Okay, maybe it is, but in any case, I still like the idea of people innovating, coming up with new base designs, different ideas. Big problems here, though. You're spreading out the heroes so far apart. You'll notice the Archer Queen was set way to the outside on the far left, the Clan Castle in the center, the Barbarian King off to the right, and the Warden out as well. And with the Warden outside that center ring, you're losing his big buff, and that is significant. You want to try to keep the Warden at all times possible with the heroes and the defending Clan Castle troops. In Iron Man's case, of course, you guys were looking at a base that wasn't well defended. The heroes weren't awake, and that is why we're seeing Iron Man completely decimating this base. He's not going to leave a single structure standing, and although obviously things would have gone differently if the base were fully prepared, we did get a chance to see the funneling idea there as Iron Man dropped his troops very specifically to make sure that he went into the center, cleared out that town hall, and if nothing else, at least grabbed 2 stars. He ends up with 3, and that is great. At Legend League, he is going to grab 7 more trophies. Now, you may have seen this replay. We're not going to show the whole thing again, but it was a great example of Glider using funneling on another donut base. The 3 jump spells, and then you can just take a look at right here. He's going to clear these 2 areas, send the troops right down the middle, and of course, Glider, always precision oriented. That is exactly what happens as the battle resumes. He is going to wipe out everything in his path. The last jump spell helps those units head right down the middle. The majority of the witches, the wizards, the heroes, they go right into the center. The Clan Castle deploys, which again can serve as that magnet to draw units in after the town hall if it's positioned nearby. And here we get a good look at the Archer Queen, who is never a factor in this battle, and she is so very important. You saw in the last attack Iron Man laying waste to that village. And at the bottom of your screen, the Grand Warden level 20, his aura completely ineffective. At the very least, you could have the Grand Warden in there, his aura helping out a little bit. But yes, yours truly found it. What happens when a noob dragon attacker goes after a player running the core, the donut hole base, and just dumps a bunch of dragons down? Well, we're about to see what happens. Pretty standard dragon attack. This base does have 2 expos set to ground and air, the other 2 to ground only, so kind of a 50-50 and not a huge advantage towards dragon attacking, but nonetheless, you've got a group that is headed right down the middle, and that is where I'm going to drop my last rage spell. That accelerates those dragons in there. You see we've got some deployment of ground troops, witches in there, the skeletons are all over the place, and the town hall on the near side of this attack is just about to go down. There it goes for the first star, 44% damage, and once again, the Archer Queen, the Grand Warden on defense, so far out of it, never a factor whatsoever, and that is just a huge disadvantage for any base like this. I really would be shocked to see this base win a defense at all whenever an attacker is smart enough to at least not come from the Archer Queen side. As you can see, 2 stars never deployed the heroes, and the Archer Queen never a factor until this battle was basically over. Now again, as this wraps up, I do have to say, cheers to the players who are coming up with new and different base designs. It's even better if they're effective. That is probably a key to a good base design, is have one that can win some defenses. And again, I encourage you guys to let me know if you've got a base that is winning big defenses at higher leagues. I would love to see it. Currently, the standing record is 4 defenses in a row at Titan League or above from any base. If you guys can beat it, let me know again, and I would love to come by, visit your clan, and maybe put it in a future video. Thank you guys again, as always, for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Be sure to check out the Clash Royale YouTuber tournament. Subscribe for the earliest possible update and sneak peek information. And I hope to see all of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Dang on. A donut, eh? I would have called it a bagel, personally.